Joel.
And I'm your host, Desiree Ajama, and you're watching Mic'd Up.
Today we've got a fantastic show for you with our featured guest, Matt Gunn, who will be doing 2 performances and a sit-down interview. But before that, let's learn a little bit about him.
Matt Gunn is a multi-talented musician with the ability to play a wide range of instruments. He's released albums with various bands over the years, one of which being from his ska band, 852. Matt also performs his own music as a solo independent artist, and just recently released an album.
Now that we know a little bit more about him, here's Matt Gunn with his first song.
Break down on the highway, slow down, I'm trying, nobody is watching, when they break the pieces I have left. Back again, back again. But it's not the same. Nobody knows my name. All this time I've waited to find it. Nobody waits for me. No need to wait for me. Well, I'm moving again. Chosen to vacate. No one's around to hear me complain. Back up off the floor. Now I'm out the door, chasing the wind, chasing the wind. But it's not the same. Nobody knows my name. All this time I've waited to find it. Nobody waits for me. No need to wait for me.
Thank you very much. That was such an amazing performance.
Thank you.
We are going to take a very quick commercial break, and then right after that, we'll have a short little interview here with Matt Gunn.
A secret admirer. When Tim Horton rolled up the rim and lost, he realized he could make millions off of unsuspecting college students, and a Canadian icon was born.
Welcome back to Mic'd Up. We've got Matt one more time. And I just want to ask you, first off, you're here in Ontario. You're from Uxbridge, right?
I'm from Uxbridge.
So obviously you've performed a lot around locally.
Yep. Yeah.
So how does it feel, you know, knowing that you've been doing this for a while and you're kind of going around and you're meeting all kinds of people who want to listen to you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I mean, it never gets old, to tell you the truth, and it gets, I don't know, I find the more you play, the more people hear it, the more people want to come tell you they like it. Like the other day I was in the grocery store and I'm like picking up bananas and this woman's just looking at me, and I look over and she's like, "Are you a good musician?" I was like, maybe. She's like, "I saw you in Newmarket," and then she just goes off on like how awesome it was. So it was like, yeah, it's really rewarding. And the more you play and the more people start, as it starts to build up underneath you, it just feels like there's actually something here and people actually appreciate it. It's no longer just me and my posters. So it's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah. And you just recently released a new album, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Yeah, it's called Staring at Nothing. I wrote it, most of it in Germany. I don't speak German, so I spent a lot of the time sitting there staring at nothing, hence. And it was recorded there, well, about 3/4 of it was recorded here, and I did 2 tracks and some backup vocals when I got back. So, and then it was released about, what's today, maybe 6 weeks ago, I think.
Now, did you record and perform all the instruments and vocals yourself?
Everything, yes.
Everything.
I have a diploma in audio recording engineering. Now, granted, I didn't do. I paid one of my engineer friends to do the drums because it's really hard to like hit record and then run to the drum kit and play. But yeah, I play all the instruments except for on one track, Marianne, a friend of mine, played piano, and it's soul music, so all the backup vocals are all female. So that's a sound I can't make either. So I got some friends in to do that too.
So does it help you a lot being kind of a one-man band when it comes to writing music? Like you could just pick up any instrument and then you come up with one riff and...
Yeah, it helps as far as like, yeah, there's never any conflict. You know, it's good for time frames and meeting deadlines and stuff like that. I'm never dependent on anybody else. I can just kind of do it. If it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm feeling it, I can just do it. I don't have to be like, I wish the bass player was here to finish I can just do it, you know? So yeah, I feel like it is beneficial. However, like sometimes I feel I'm pounding my head into the wall because it's all up to me and I'm like, I really wish I had another opinion. Or there's times like when I'm recording, I don't edit a lot of my music. I want it to sound, I feel like perfect music sounds unnatural. It should have its little bit of mistakes in it, or character, if you will. But I find when I've played the drums and I played the bass and I played the guitar, I can hear the little mistakes on everything. So now like the mistakes are just jumping out at me. So when I record with my band, I don't hear any mistakes on any other tracks but mine. So it's really easy to listen to, whereas like when I'm playing everything, I'm just like, oh, there's so much that obviously only I can hear. But so for instance, this record, I recorded all the bed tracks, and then I had to shelf it for like 3 months so that when I listen to it, I don't hear the mistakes anymore. And then I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. And then you go from there. So yeah, it has its ups and downs, I guess.
Now you said that you started recording this album in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a big difference between German audiences versus audiences, say, here in Ontario?
They were very receptive over there. I found like just, yeah, people wanted to hear it. I don't know if it was the fact that I'm from Canada and I'm just all of a sudden different, or I don't know. But I found like, I only played a handful of shows over there, but most of the time I would just go to the park and I'd find a section of the park that was just empty and I'd just start playing there, and maybe, you know, 40 minutes goes by and next thing you know, I'm just surrounded by people who are just sitting there. I'm like, oh, cool. Like I tried to be alone so I could rehearse, but okay, cool. Well, if you're liking it, then feel free to stick around. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah.
Now, talking about performing and whatnot, you know, you just said you were performing in a park. Is there any one venue that you kind of prefer over any other, or are they all kind of similar in their own ways?
They're all kind of similar, and they're all kind of different in their own way. I don't know. I kind of like something new. I like playing a venue I've never played before because you really don't know what to expect. So, do I have a favorite? Of all, I'd say probably the Horseshoe in Toronto is my favorite venue that I've played. Just like the guys that work there are awesome, and the sound's good, and people actually care. Like, hey, do you want that a little bit louder? Is there anything I can do for you? Like, it's really good to be a total underground artist that's nobody and still have the crew care. That really makes a venue for me.
Now, you just said that you're an underground artist. Do you have any plans to kind of expand or branch out?
Yeah, I'm going to sell this record and get rich and famous, and then I won't be underground anymore. it works like that, right? Now that the record's out, I'm just waiting. There's a couple more days, money will start
You're waiting
coming
for
in.
that coveted phone
Right,
call
that's
from
all I
the
did,
record
right?
deal.
Make the record. So, but yeah, I mean, the plan is to expand. I don't need to exactly be like world famous or a household name. As far as I'm concerned, sustainability is success. Like as long as I can keep doing this, as long as I don't have to ever set my alarm, then I'll be happy.
I think that's the dream for a lot of people these days.
Yeah, I don't need a lot of money, but I mean, getting up for work,
enough to get by and pay the bills, really.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, we're going to have Matt's last performance after this commercial break. Stay tuned here on Mic'd Up.
Are you a victim of bad grades you think you don't deserve? Is your GPA suffering? Feel your future slipping away? Hi, I'm Jeremy Socksbutton, and I'm offering my services to helpless students like you. I have dozens of hours of experience in a related field. And with a few industry trade secrets, we can flip your 56 into a 59. It's that simple. Don't believe me? Listen to these satisfied clients.
After one brief meeting, he brought me up from a 35 to a 41. That's almost a pass. Thanks, Jeremy. Socksbutton.
I was thinking about calling him, then I didn't. But then I did. I think he helped? I don't know, I don't really check my grades that often.
So call now and book a consultation with me to make your grades objectively better.
Welcome back to Mic'd Up. We got Matt one more time with his last performance to end the show.
As cocaine goes, he's got the best for, as you know. He's got ladies going through the door. He said it's good, I suppose, but I gotta let you know, with no familiar faces, you'll always be alone. And he said, the smile on my face ain't just telling you lies. If I seem depressed, just look in my eyes. These are decisions, may not seem wise. Glory, glorious boy, his only vice. Walk away, try to love again. Walk away, try to love again. Walk away, try to love again. He's got diamonds and gold, and he wears designer clothes. He's got money flowing through his nose. He said it's good, I suppose, but the body's getting old, with no familiar faces, you'll always be alone. And he said, the smile on my face ain't just telling you lies. If I seem depressed, just look in my eyes. These are decisions, may not seem wise. Glory, glorious boy, here's some advice. Walk away, try to love again. Walk away, try to love again. Walk away, try to love again. Imaginary guitar solo. Technically, this is a guitar solo, I guess. As cocaine goes, he's got the best for, as you know. He's got ladies going through the door. He said it's good, I suppose, but I gotta let you know, with no familiar faces, you'll always be alone. You'll always be alone. Walk away, try to love again. Walk away, try to love again.
Thank you very much, Matt. That was such an amazing song.
Thank you.
Loving that key change, though, at the very end. Wasn't expecting that. And thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to watch our next episode next week. My name's Corey.
And I'm Desiree, and this is Mic'd Up. Bye.